For centuries, people have been complaining about gamers for a long time. They smell, they don't have a life, they're always on video games, they can't get girlfriends, they are loners, they are socially inept, they are, everything. We've gotten all of that. Quite frankly, it's okay. Listen, don't take it's true. All right, we are. But you know what? We also have a lot of heart. Okay, us gamers, we're out there, we're loud and proud, and we get things done. All right, because that's who we are at the core of ourselves. Some proof of this, honestly, is if you think about it, when you go back, when some game companies they make certain decisions, sometimes gamers can have pretty bad reactions to it. And that's not to say like you should go like be unhappy about, well, you can be unhappy about a decision. It's not to go and say, hey, go like harass someone until they do what you want. But if you make like a dedicated effort to change something, it just shows that you can do it. And one example of this was like when oh god, I can't even think of proper examples. Well, this one wasn't gamers, but it was more of like, hey, the Sonic community, like, the Sonic community. Okay, they're kind of gamers. They have a lot of games that come out with the Sonic community, but a lot of them are also into like making their own OCs and stuff. And they're really picky about their games, right? The ones that come out about Sonic. But the Sonic movie, they saw how that character came out in the trailers, and they were like, you know what? No. We don't want this. Warner Bros. Changed. I think it's Warner Bros. If it's Warner Bros, go ahead and correct me. It's fine. But Warner Bros. Changed this shit. We don't want Sonic to have a weird ass face, ugly ass eye. Get the hell out of here. That's not our Sonic, bro. And they backlash so hard that they had literally pushed the movie back and decided to reanimate all of the Sonic scenes with the new Sonic model in it. And honestly, that Sonic movie kind of popped off so hard that they got a second one too. And honestly, I feel like they did the right thing there. And you know what? The reason why we're making this video is because there's another instance of this where us gamers, we finally rose to the occasion. We did something important and we made change. Woo! You guys should be proud. Let's fucking get it. Yeah. What? You want to know what the change is? Oh. Okay, well. You're going to ruin this for all of us, all right? Listen, it's a good change, all right? Just know that. Before I get into this, it's a really good change. Don't hassle it. Please. Let us have this win. We can't even go outside, bro. We need touching grass, not one of our strong suits. To give you some context of this, I'm going to have to introduce you to one game that recently actually came out on PC, I believe. But it was mainly a mobile game. And it probably still is a mobile game even on PC, but you can play it on PC now. It's called Goddess of Victory Nikke. And some of you guys may know it, some of you may not. I don't know how to explain this game. To start off with, let's just kind of go to their website, see what they got going on, right? All right, so here we are at their website, and you can see like when you first get there, you see like this main screen. It says download now. Immersive sci-fi RPG shooter with adorable Nikkes. So when you first look at this, you see the word adorable Nikkes, and the first thing you're like, huh, this can't be good. And you already see like the anime kind of like aesthetic in the background, so you already know there's gonna be some anime titties in there. And when it comes to anime titties, a lot of people, they can get worked up. And if we scroll down here, you can see there's already like this chip. Oh, okay, there's already boobs right here. Sorry. Shit. So you can see like it's about just like, okay, Jesus fucking Christ, I can't even. Okay, it's about these androidish looking women robots who have weapons, and you're there to murder other robots who look more like death machines. That's the basic premise of the game. And given that it's a mobile game, you already know that it's pretty much like a gacha simulator. It does. It has this auto like function where you click the auto button and it does everything for you, and you can just kind of put your phone down, relax, play with one hand. There's a reason why the auto button exists, and we all know what it is. It's because you want to click it to play with one hand. All right? Don't deny it. We all know it. It's just there. And especially with a game like that. Do you see this? Do you see this, man? Right here. Do you see all this? This is why there's an auto button. All right? We have an auto button because of this. In fact, this is why our phones have Okay, we're let's just move on. All right, so if you scroll down more, you can see like they have a little character section right here. So you can see like this is the main one. Rappy. Okay, that's a weird name. We have Rappy. If we go to the next one, over here we have Snow White. Snow White looks kind of badass. I'm not gonna lie. These are massive ass guns, like not too scantily clad. And then you go over here to Marion. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't. This is. Do I need to cover this? I hope I don't need to cover this. So we have. I don't know if I can do this, man. We have Mihara. Privaty. Okay, Privaty looks normal. Oh my lord. So we have Alice here. Full pink bodysuit and everything. So you kind of get the gist of this game already. It is what it's a gacha game where you unlock characters like this and you have fun. But that's not the quirk of this game. The quirk comes right now. Let me show you. All right, so we booted up the game here. This is the actual game. I'm on BlueStacks, so I'm kind of emulating it. But there is a PC version if you want to go check that out. It's up to you. And you can see that they're doing a Chainsaw Man crossover, and that's going to be important later. Remember that? Chainsaw Man crossover. So you can see here, you have like the main screen right here. You can choose your girls and whatnot. And let's just go into like let me show you like what a typical mission looks like. So if you go into it, it's like that basic mobile game stuff. You have like a little roadmap. And when you get to the end over here, you usually have a boss fight, and it is what it is, right? So if you go over here, go to our first battle, you just start the battle. And of course you have the auto button and whatnot, but we're not gonna be using that today because we're not fools. We're not mobile game. We're using both of our hands tonight, all right? That's all it is. So you can see here, you kind of start with like about 5 characters, and oh god, the auto's on. You start with 5 characters, and you can kind of choose through them, and you already see that like what's going on here. Like, get ready for this one. When I start shooting, bam, first thing that comes up, it's the ass. I go over here to this woman, yeah, and if you kind of like go around, you kind of get some jiggle in there. But yeah, so you can see like this is the what part is the main gameplay. It's always it's a little, you know, and you have like these things over here called like strike bursts or whatever, or burst skills, and when you use them all, you get like a thing, and you can see the round's already over. Mostly because the other characters are already in auto mode anyway, so they're doing all the shooting for you. So you get the clear stage thing, and you're out. That's essentially what it is. But there's another main function that you can use here, and that is the view mode. And let me go ahead and show you guys that real fast. All right, so if you go to like the Nikkei section, you can see that I used all my money, my crowns. I have 290 crowns left. I had started with 4,000, and I tried to do some gacha rolls. I wanted to see if I can get Makima or Power or any of them. I didn't. I got 2 SSRs though. It's like the super rares, and then there's like the super rares, and then there's the rares and whatnot, and the normals, and it goes that way. So you can see that it's gone by Power. If we go to like here, let's choose Neon. So here's Neon. You can see that that's there, of course. You go to the view mode. So this is probably what most people are doing right now. You go to the view mode, you go here, and you go to the combat section, and you have a preview of what it looks like when they're in the combat mode. So you can see that she starts off like this, and you go like, you can kind of add some jiggle to it if you keep clicking it. But like, you know, let's be real, it's to show the jiggle physics. All right, it's just there, man. It's there. It is what it is. Some people have really big boobs. Their boobs jiggle. Yeah, and so that's the whole thing. That's the whole game. Though I will say, it does have like these anime cutscenes, and it's fully voice acted too. So that's a really big plus, I will say. Pretty impressive, if you ask me, especially for a mobile game. Well, mobile games are getting pretty strong right now, pretty good. And you know, if you like this kind of thing, this is the game for you. Then it's if you want to know what the name is, it's Goddess of Victory Nikkei. Again, just for the homies out there, if you wanted to actually check it out. But yeah, so what's this controversy this game has been racking up? Like I said earlier, they have a crossover event with Chainsaw Man, and if you click over here, you can see like, hey, they have like a whole like section for both Makima and Power in the store, and you can see that it's like her right there. And essentially, they also have like their own like crossover game mode where if you go into their world, you have some of their stories that you go through, and you can see that because you have their characters here, you can unlock them. So the main controversy came from this character right here, Makima. Makima's the redhead from Chainsaw Man. If you haven't seen it, it's okay, you don't have to see it. But you can see right here in this cutscene, she's kind of like different, right? what do you say here that's different from the rest of the characters that we saw earlier? I'll give you a hint. Is it the hair color? No, it's not the hair color. It's red. I haven't seen a redhead yet. Is it her eyes? Nope. It's the fact that she has a coat on. Yeah, that's the difference. That's the main difference here. And so you may be wondering, okay, what the fuck does that have to do with me? Who cares? Well, this prevents you from saying Makima's ass. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but the company, I believe their name is Shift Up, they had gotten so much backlash for this that they actually have a new patch regarding the coat of Makima. And if we go here to these notifications, system notices, and if you click right here, March 2nd, update on March 2nd, you can see here they state, hey, commanders, thank you for your patience. The update and maintenance is over and the server has reopened. You'll log into the game normally now. And let's just go over here to the major updates. So the first major update, new costume, Makima, coat off added. Requirement, the Makima character, and how to obtain, complete the challenge and collaboration event, Bullet X Chainsaw. That's their big update. So these characters, they also have extra skins. I didn't show that, but if you like scooch over to like the next one, or if there's like a button there, you can change their skins too. So not only can you unlock the characters, you can unlock the skins, which is pretty big for a gacha game because, like, you know, it's more randomness you can add, and more money that people have to buy their stuff. But the gamer community, they came together, they all complained, and they forced Shift Up to add in a new update to remove Makima's coat. And now I know some of you guys are curious, what does it look like? Let's go over here. So first I want to show you guys what the coated one looked like. Right here, this is the coated one. This is how her idol is. Then when she's shooting, she looks like this, and she has a little bit of jiggle to it, of course, as you know. And this is like the character right here. And bum bada bum bum bum, bam, no coat, full ass cheek. There you go, buddy. Gamers did it. You did this, gamers. You did this. You should be proud. This is your W. You fucking did it. You deserve it. Proud to be a gamer, guys. So proud to be a gamer. We're changing the world one step at a time. Join the revolution. Woo. So yeah, I will say though, I think it's a good thing that they're kind of like making it so you can get it without having to roll for another gacha. You just have to finish the missions. But you do have to unlock the character first, which of course is probably going to be like I actually checked the percentages. It's a 2% chance you can get it right now, and usually it's a 0.04% chance if you want to get it normally without the event. But they're upping the chances a little bit for you guys. So whenever you take a roll, you could unlock Makima here. So it's always up to luck. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Gamers changed something again. They came together, collaborated, and they got a dub. They got a dub. Let's just call it that, all right? They got a dub. That's all. They got a dub. All right. They got a dub. They got a dub. They got a dub. It's fine. But yeah, it just goes to show that, like, hey, if you're really passionate about something, you can make change in the world, even if it's just something as simple as like removing a coat from a character. Yeah. You know what? What more do you have to say, right? We can change the world. That's it. That's the message here. Let's get out there and do it, guys. Woo! Yeah! Well, you guys... But yeah, if you guys like what you saw, drop a like. If you guys dislike it, drop a dislike. And hey, drop a subscription while you're at it. Comment. Anything else. Anything helps. But, you guys... I hope you guys are having a nice day. And I'm gonna go play some Yakuza. Actually, it's like a dragon-ish. Peace.